All right, we are ready for kickoff. Eagles, Bucs, Sunday afternoon football. Thank you so much for joining in, guys. This is what we work all week for. Enjoy football, friends, family. I don't know what kind of traditions you guys have in Philadelphia or across the nation, wherever you're watching. Message me, let me know in the comment section. Hit that subscribe button. If you love a passionate and enthusiastic play-by-play commentator, I got you. Inside of 5 minutes, we're having kickoff. Let's go. Man, it is hot in North Carolina. I don't know where you guys are from. Let me know what state you're watching from. Goodness gracious. A few days away from October, and I feel like it's July. Oh. So while we're waiting for the NFL kickoff to go on, we're going to let me get into some college football here. I got some college football highlights. Shoot, I did. Well, I honestly know where the college football highlights are. They're in my previous video, excuse me. PTSD play-by-play. I just made a video last night, actually midnight, 12:30 this morning. I made a college football video highlighting all the absolute madness that is NCAA football, between the referees not knowing what they're doing, nail biters coming down to the wire, upset alerts. I got that video for you. Check it out once you're done with this live play-by-play. I've got the Eagles versus Bucs coming up very shortly. Play-by-play, enthusiastic, loud and proud. I got you covered. Oh my gosh. And the final days of the last couple games of MLB regular season. Postseason for MLB starts up this coming up Tuesday. You know darn well I'm going to be covering as much as I can of MLB postseason live here on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss a thing. Wow. I can't believe how humid it is in North Carolina. My goodness. Ooh, baby. I just got my jersey on. I don't have a hoodie on. You know, I'm just, this weather is ridiculous. I'm enjoying it very much. Trust me. Walking outside your door with a t-shirt and shorts on, definitely a blessing. I absolutely despise Pennsylvania weather. Oh my gosh. I grew up in northeastern PA as a kid. Snow, black ice, blistering wind chills. I'm out. North Carolina is where it's at. It's a perfect medium. Here we go. Live at Buccaneers Stadium, all red, not showing much eagle green for obvious reason in Tampa Bay, Florida. Shockingly, they're actually having the game in Tampa Bay because of the hurricane. I'm dumbfounded. I really am. I thought this would have been maybe not delayed, but moved to a safer venue. Apparently, Tampa Bay Stadium did not get hit by Hurricane Helene. Play-by-play commentary, guys. Don't miss a thing. I've got you. Eagles, Bucs, loud and proud. I am freaking juiced. Let's go. Hit that subscribe button. Not only am I doing this game, I am doing many NFL games in the future, including MLB postseason. I don't sit, guys. You might see a lot of those so-called play-by-play commentators sitting in their gaming chair, drinking a beer, not even paying attention. This guy's all heart all day long. Here we go. Buccaneers do get the ball. They run it out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneer offense, led by none other than Baker Mayfield. 74.4 completion percentage ratio, a career high for him so far. Eagles defense, they were the savior last weekend. That Saints game, thank God for the Eagles D holding the Saints offense. That was a beautiful thing to see. Come on, Eagles defense. Let's see it again. 0-0 start of the game. Baker Mayfield, shotgun formation, fades back. He pumps, he fires. Completion, running out of bounds, close to the outside marker. It looks like the clock will continue to run. 9-yard completion to number 13, the wide receiver. 2nd and 1 coming up for Tampa Bay. Evans with the catch, number 13. As you can tell, I don't have a teleprompter, guys. I don't have the binder in front of me like ESPN analysts, so it does take me a little bit to figure out who caught the ball. Thank you for your patience, but this is my absolute dream, guys. I want to go absolute professional. I want to go to the top of the mountain in the commentary world. Please hit that subscribe button. And oh my God, right down the middle, 3 broken tackles by the Eagles defense. What were you doing? Blankenship getting nose to nose with number 1 who ran the ball like a madman. Don't get any unsportsmanlike conducts too early for that nonsense. Right down the heart of the Eagles defense. Number 1 slipped at least 2 tacklers. Unfortunately, the Eagles defense not succeeding so far. 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay at home. Goose eggs across the board. 13 and a half minutes left to play in the first. Eagles show blitz. Only a 4-man rush. There's the pass to Baker Mayfield. Only about a 4-yard gain. About 2nd and 6 coming up for the Buccaneers. Unfortunately, last weekend, Devontae Smith, he was the victim of an illegal hit by the Saints, took a shot in the back, close to the back of the neck, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if Devontae Smith is out with whiplash or concussion. I'm personally hoping that A.J. Brown is going to be in, number 11. He missed the last 2 weeks because of that hamstring pull from practice. Baker Mayfield fades back, passes another 1st down. Actually, he might be short. Possible 3rd and inches. It is 3rd and inches. Eagles defense, huge stop for you right here. The Buccaneers did cross midfield in Eagles territory. It's almost assumed if Buccaneers do get this 3rd down conversion, they will be in field goal range. Thank goodness Darius Slay, the cornerback for the Eagles, is back this week. He also was injured last weekend. Baker Mayfield takes the ball from center. Caught completion, about a 5-yard. Oh, man, wow. 5 yards for the Buccaneers. Unfortunately, the Eagles D cannot find a cure to the Tampa Bay offense. They are the disease, and the Eagles defense is getting eaten up. No big plays, really, except for that one run about 15 yards. Baker Mayfield did not make a long pass yet into the dominant Eagles secondary. About 11 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Buccaneers are certainly traveling well. They're in field goal range. Baker Mayfield, there's a deflection, thank goodness. A big bear claw on the Eagles defensive line. Incomplete, 2nd and 10 coming up. Thank you so much for joining in, guys. Again, this is exactly where I belong. I want to go professional. Please get this video out to anyone you know, military veteran here, wanting to live the American dream. Go absolute to the top of the commentary mountain. Please, thank you so much for joining. Share this PTSD play-by-play. Thank you so much. Here we go. Baker Mayfield, shotgun formation, 2nd and 10. He's got 3 wideouts. 1 wide receiver's in motion, tosses it to number 10. He gained about 8 yards on that one. Again, 3rd and short for Tampa Bay. Can the Eagles defense stop Tampa on another 3rd and short? Come on, birds. 3rd and short for Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay offense. Hold them to a field goal, Eagle Green. Exactly 11 minutes on the clock. Goose eggs across the board. Shotgun formation for Baker Mayfield. Tip and completed. He's running down the line. A tightrope walk by number 1. A beautiful catch and run. Goodness gracious. It looks to be 1st and goal for the Tampa Bay offense at home. Great bear claw. Again, always keeping your hands up for the offensive lineman. Unfortunately, the tip went right into the Tampa Bay wide receiver, number 1, White. He did a circus move, tightrope walk into oh God, I can't get it. It was absolute luck Sometimes it's better to be lucky than it is to be talented, and that's the way of Tampa Bay right now. Quick toss off to Tampa Bay inside the 2-yard line, 2nd and goal at the Eagle 2-yard line. Tampa Bay is knocking at the door, unfortunately. And Nick Sirianni with a big smile on his face, head coach for the Eagles. I don't understand you, Nick. I can't fathom how in the world 2 weeks ago, you don't even give a pep talk to your team when they lost. Now you're smiling when the Eagles defense is under turmoil. Nick, you really have made my crap list. 2nd and goal for the dominant Tampa Bay right now. Eagles defense cannot find an answer. 3 wide receivers set. Baker Mayfield takes a snap. Touchdown number 13. Beautiful toss and play. Eagles defense is looking for offensive holding by Mike Evans. No call such. No laundry on the field. 6 is good for Tampa Bay. Let's see on the replay if there was any offensive pass interference. A little bit of a push-off. Number 8, the secondary for the Eagles, was right. He has a beef to talk about with the referees on that one. Number 13, Mike Evans, did push off as he button hooked, took the ball right into the end zone. It can't cry over spilled milk. What's done is done. Extra point is up and good. Buccaneers at home, up 7-0 against Eagle Green. I love doing this, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. Eagle fans are present inside of Buccaneer Nation, but it's going to be a rough one. We're in Eagle Green today. This one's going to come down to the wire. I can see it. Oh, goodness. It is commercial break. Not commercial break for me. I'm here for you guys. Message. What do you guys want to talk about? Get those fingers dialing. What do you want to talk? NFL Week 4. NCAA football just happened yesterday. MLB regular season. Only a few games left. Postseason starts for Major League Baseball Tuesday. I am excited to call the play-by-play on that. My Philadelphia Phillies, NL East champions, first time since 2011. And the Chicago White Sox, obviously we're talking about NL East champions, and then we're going to talk about the worst team in MLB, the Chicago White Sox. They did make an MLB record of the most losses in one season. When you hit the bottom of the barrel, Chicago, there's only one way to go, and that's up. So keep your head up, Chicago. It can only get better. Later in the game, my best friend, Aaron Preston, here in North Carolina, he is a professional play-by-play commentator, color analyst, and a public address announcer. He's going to be helping us go through not just the Eagles game, but he's going to get every game covered throughout today. Check it out. PTSD play-by-play. You're on it. Hit that subscribe button. Don't go anywhere. It's only going to get better as the moments go on. When Aaron Preston shows up and he gets his tech set up, we are going to have a lot of fun throughout the day. Stay tuned. Well, Eagle fans, I hope you're enjoying the game. Obviously, we're down right now, but loud and proud, Eagles. Let's go, Birds. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Come on. We are getting the ball, waiting for the kickoff. A lot of BS, honestly, guys. It's not on the game, but the pause, the commercials, the lagging. When I was a child, these NFL games were no more than 3 hours long. Now they're close to 4. Challenges, pauses in the game, more commercials than I've ever been used to. Corporate America's just taken over the world. All right, Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles are taking the field. Let's go, Eagle offense. Let's stir something up. Keep in mind, guys, last week, Eagles versus Saints. The Eagles had 136 yards rushing against the Saints defense. Keep that in mind. Saquon Barkley, he's going to be a threat. Speaking of Saquon, he's going deep. Nope. He's coming back. Saquon's going zigzag. Jalen Hurts throws it away. Saquon just could not get open. Personally, I don't understand why you just don't start the game by running the ball down the middle through the heart of the Buck defense. Just trounce, get the secondary off, and I'm trying not to curse. That was the pause, guys. I'm getting very upset with the play calling of the offensive coordinator and Nick Sirianni. They're absolutely ignoring the powerhouse that is Saquon Barkley, the running back for the Eagles. Saquon does get the handoff. Finally, thank you. Up the middle. No blocking by the offensive line. Shades of last week. Offensive line and Nick Sirianni. You are not getting a Christmas card from me this year. Absolutely atrocious play call. Horrible execution. This is a quick third down already. Third and long for the Eagles offensive line. Golly gee. A nice pass to Dallas Goedert, the tight end, would be nice. 5 wide receivers set, no running back for Jalen Hurts. Shotgun formation. He's got to snap the ball inside of 5 seconds, get the ball off. Hurry up. Avoid the delay of game. They did. Jalen, he avoids pressure, throws it to Dallas Goedert. That's what I wanted to see. Big 8-8. Unfortunately, he is short. Only a 7-yard completion. 4th and 3. Tampa Bay defense, they certainly prevailed on offense, and now they showed their defense. It was a great job by Jalen Hurts not getting flustered under pressure, making an accurate pass to number 88, our tight end. Not enough. 4th and 3. Here comes the special teams unit for the Eagles. Punter man waiting for the snap. He gets it. And we have a flag on the play. I'm hoping it's offsides on the Buccaneers. If it's offsides on the Bucs, it's automatic first down. It's false start on the Eagles. 4th and 8. Oh man, Eagles. You know, you're kicking yourself when you're down. You don't need to assist in the negativity. Tampa Bay is going to give us enough negative. Let's get the positive train rolling and not kick ourselves when we're down. This is absolutely atrocious. Not another flag. This was a legit play. It seemed to be an illegal fair catch. I was going to say the referee was going to throw the yellow flag out as the Buccaneer signaled for a fair catch, went to catch it. He looked to run. That's definitely falsifying your fair catch. I don't know what these referees are thinking. The referee, as soon as I'm watching that special teams play, right, the guy caught it after the fair signal catch. Guess what? He went to run, right? Can't do that. The referee grabbed his belt buckle where the flag is, never threw it. Check out my college football video I made this morning around 12:30 in the morning. It completely highlights not only NCAA officials, but in the professional realm as well in the NFL. Horrible play calling and reversing their calls more than once on the same play. When I was a kid, referees were the law. Whatever they say goes. There's no challenges. You can't gripe about it. The referees in the 80s, they never second-guessed themselves. Whatever that play is, was. It's now history. Move on. Too many second-guessings, too many challenges, people griping, and you often see the quarterbacks whisper in the referee's ear. It's just shady nonsense all throughout the board. So I am giving you loud and proud play-by-play commentary. Eagles, Buccaneers. Doesn't seem too hot for my Eagle Green, but it's only the beginning of the game. A lot of game to play, only halfway through the first quarter. 7-0, Buccaneers are up at home. Boy, these commercials. At most, we had 2 or 3 commercials back in the 80s. Now there's 5 or 6. Goodness gracious. Yeah, and my young lady's right. She just chimed in. It probably is more commercials than that. They're showing Vic Fangio, Eagles defensive coordinator, 38th season as an NFL head coach. So we certainly have a lot of toolage, a lot of experience in the defensive part of the game. It's certainly not showing yet. that defensive coordinator, he's got huge shoes to fill trying to capitalize against a red-hot Tampa Bay offense right now. Baker Mayfield back on the field at the 20-yard line of Eagles territory. He fades back, pass, about a 16-yard completion up the middle. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay. I'm tired of saying first down at Tampa Bay. I really am. Eagles have not got a first down mark yet. Countless first downs for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Goodness gracious. 7.5 minutes left to play in the first. Both teams are 2-1 in the season. Baker Mayfield's ready to take the snap under center. 3 wide receivers set, single back in the backfield. He fakes the handoff. Great pass to 14. He's doing another tightrope walk, at least a 20-yard gain. Again, first down, Tampa Bay. This is a broken record for an Eagle fan. I'm not enjoying saying this, but I'm going to give you a loud and proud commentary. That's a tongue twister. Absolute insanity. I can't understand how the 38-year veteran defensive coordinator for the Eagles can't find an answer to Tampa Bay yet. Godwin, number 14, he just embarrassed the Eagles secondary. Circus tightrope walk, at least a 30-yard completion. They certainly are inside of field goal range in Eagles territory. Baker Mayfield ready to take the snap. Shotgun formation. Fakes a handoff to number 7. He fades back. Pass. First down, Tampa Bay. Unstinking believable. Number 13, Mike Evans with a beautiful reception. What are you going to do? Being an Eagle fan, I'm not going to put pads on and change the game. I'm just here giving you commentary. It's disgusting to see for an Eagle fan, but if you're a Buccaneer fan, hats off to the victor. You certainly are defeating us in the first quarter, but there's 4 quarters. So 1 quarter, I'm going to give this one to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Eagles never say die. They are an underdog story. Handoff down the middle, embarrassing, missing at least 2 tackles. These Tampa Bay Buccaneer running backs, they must be greased with Crisco. They are having a hell of a time bringing down these running backs for Tampa. 2nd and 6 coming up for Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They are not looking for a field goal. They want to cash in for 6, especially with home field advantage. Baker Mayfield currently 11 for 12 in completions, 123 yards in the air. 92 degrees in Tampa. It feels like 105. That's kind of how it feels like in North Carolina right now. 4 wide receivers set for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield takes shotgun formation. Touchdown Buccaneers. Beautiful laser down the middle. That was a John Elway missile. 13-0 extra point still to come for Tampa. Gosh, I don't understand it. I know I preached it before, but it's worth preaching again. How can you be a coach of over 3 decades long and cannot stop the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? They're not the Kansas City Chiefs. They're not the San Francisco 49ers. They are mediocre team Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 13-0 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Looking to make it 14. Extra point. Here it comes. The clean snap. Good hold. The kick is up, and it is good. 14-0 for the Tampa Bay faithful in Florida. It was a beautiful pass. Lasered missile. Almost tipped by number 17 in the secondary for the Eagles. But as we all know, almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. So come on, guys. Let's start typing. What do you guys want to talk about? Anything sports related? I want to talk. I'm going to try to make a tally of how many commercials in between with these commercial breaks. We're on commercial number 1 right now. I'm going to try to keep a tally of seeing how many are on each segment. This is stupid. All right, here comes number 2 commercial. Blah blah blah. I don't want to give you a blah blah, guys. What do you want to talk about? MLB, NFL, NCAA, NHL preseason started up about a month ago, a few weeks ago. Here comes commercial number 3. I'm gonna say 5. I'm going the full hand 5. I really believe it. I truly do. I remember listening to John Madden and Pat Summerall, great Hall of Fame commentators. Here's number 4 commercial. Number 4. Those 2 commentators were spectacular. Only 2 commercials at best, and normally it was half screen. You saw half the commercial and half Pat Summerall and John Madden. You never stopped seeing them. Here comes commercial number 5. So I'm going to talk to you guys. I'm not leaving your side. Let's get into sports. What do you want to talk? It looks like I'm going to be wrong. There might be 6 commercials. My young lady has a tabs for 8. She put $5 down on the table. She's got 8 commercials. Okay. Let's see here. Crap commercial. That's my 5th commercial. Let's see if I win. Number 6. I'm wrong. Can you believe it? Corporate America, you're putting your hands into us hardworking Americans' pockets. We're getting by in the inflation realm. There it is, 6 commercials total. Baker Mayfield, unbelievable. He is absolutely dissecting the Eagles' defense, or what's left of them. I was praising the Eagles' defense all throughout the weekend last weekend, and they deserved it. Eagles' defense won the game for the Saints. The offense for the Eagles, I swear the cheerleaders put pads on. That's how bad I think the offense was. Unfortunately, now it's the flip side of the coin. Stellar defense last weekend, invisible defense this weekend. You don't know what you're going to get from one day to the next with Philadelphia. But that's exactly why we wear Eagle green. You never know what's going to happen. Cheers to you guys. Any bandwagon fans out there, I don't respect that. I don't hate you, but I don't respect bandwagoners. Wear the jersey with pride, with win or loss. That's me. Tom Brady doing play-by-play commentary. You're a proud father. Go home to your kids. One of the best quarterbacks of all time, Tom Brady, doing play-by-play commentary instead of sitting at home with his kids, teaching them how to play football or anything. Be a dad. Don't be a money-hungry bleeping hole. You know what I mean by that. All right, Jalen Hurts, shotgun formation. Turn it around for the Eagles. Yes, sir, he did. Dallas Goedert dropped it. Number 88. Sure hands, number 88, tight end for the Eagles. Dropped the ball, brick hands. Beautiful play and pass by Jalen Hurts. I don't understand. I mean, when it rains, it pours, right, Eagle fans? It's a beautiful day outside here in North Carolina, but in Tampa Bay, for us Eagles, it's definitely thunderstorming. We have one single thunderstorm cloud over Eagle Green in Tampa Bay. Not to fake the handoff. Finally, we got one hole. Jeez Louise. As soon as the hole opened, it closed up. The offensive line gave a small hole to Saquon Barkley, about a 3-yard gain for the powerhouse running back. Oh, goodness gracious. Another third down. Eagles have not got one first down conversion the entire first quarter. Nick Sirianni, you better turn this around for the Birds real stinking quick. We are looking at 4 wide receivers set for Jalen Hurts. Shotgun formation. He needs 7 yards to get that first down of the game. Fades back. He's looking to pass, and he gets swallowed up by number 50 for the Buccaneers. Easily a 10-yard loss. And I'm certainly as the Tampa Bay score increases, so does my blood pressure. Absolutely disgusting. The offensive line collapsed. Jalen Hurts did not have enough time to throw it away. Eagle fans, I'm with you. You're not alone. No first down conversion in the first quarter for Philadelphia at Tampa Bay. Special teams, number 10, the punter, gets it away successfully. No fair catch signal by Tampa Bay, looking to run it out. Another slip, missed tackle. 2-3 missed tackles. What? Do we really have to go back to basics, Eagles? Really? Go back to high school and learn how to properly tackle. Learn how to properly catch the ball with two hands. Goddard missing the wide open reception. We're slipping tackles and not in a good way. The defense is slipping up, and I'm getting frustrated. I'm trying to hold my tongue and not drop F-bombs. I know there's young faces out there. I'm keeping this PG for y'all. Eagles, what are you doing? Tampa Bay, hats off to you. You are certainly wiping the floor with visiting Philadelphia. Goodness gracious, this is atrocious. I can't get it. My goodness. Wow, wow, wow. Well, currently a commercial break on the Tampa Bay Philadelphia game. Buccaneers up 14-0, loud and proud at home. Eagles are absolutely getting decimated on the offense and defense. Get on the chat, guys. Let me know what you want to talk about. MLB postseason starting up this Tuesday. I will be going live on that here on PTSD Play-by-Play on YouTube. Get that subscribe button. I'd be glad to give you all that loud and proud commentary. That's what I'm here for. My young lady can honestly testify to it. She's currently sitting here on the couch. So if she chimes in, let her. She can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, if I did not have this live feed going, guess what I'd be doing? The exact same thing. I'd be standing, I'd be screaming, I'd be sweating. I'm getting energized. This is not a theater production. I'm not faking it. I'm a diehard Eagle fan, and I love America. So trust me, this is heart and soul what you're seeing. Nothing fake or faux about it. We're back in action. Buccaneers are certainly making the Tampa Bay crowd cheer. 14-0. Eagles getting decimated. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. I want to see a 3-and-out for the Eagles defense. Baker Mayfield's ready to take the snap under center. Hard count. It looks like Baker Mayfield's hard count drew the defense off sides. Could it be encroachment on the defense? Let's wait and see. Referees are concurring. Yep, encroachment on the defense. 1st and 5 for the Buccaneers. Guys, undisciplined, unprepared. Yeah, undisciplined and unprepared. That spells it out for the Eagles in this first quarter. Can't catch, can't tackle, and you're jumping off sides on a mediocre team at best, Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield hands it off to number 1. He takes it down this right sideline, at least a 15-yard gain. First down for the Bucs as he runs out of bounds. 3 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock. Little update for you, Saints and Falcons. It is tied up 7-7 at Atlanta. 3 minutes also in the first quarter in that game. The NFC South is currently tied for first place with New Orleans and Tampa Bay. Less than 3 minutes left in the first quarter. No first downs, as I proudly told you for the Eagles. 9 first downs for Tampa Bay. Another quick pass by. See, that's exactly it. It's about a six-yard pass completion for Tampa Bay. That's exactly the problem for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts is taking a nap in the pocket. At least he's attempting to. He's got a snap. Less than 2 seconds, get rid of it. That's exactly how Baker Mayfield is taking apart the Eagles' defense. Snap, quick toss. Nothing 30, 40-yard bomb, 5 yards here, 7 here. 5 yards here, 7. You get my point. Quick snap, quick pass, no pressure, no mess for the Buccaneer offense. 2 touchdowns on the first 2 drives. Yeah, Buccaneer offense is again taking apart the Eagles defense. And the 38-year veteran defensive coordinator for the Eagles, he's just scratching his head. They quick showed him just, what's going on? Are you serious, Eagles? You stink on the field. You're atrocious on the play calling. Dare I say put the cheerleaders in. I think they're going to show more enthusiasm than the Eagles are. I'm dumbfounded. Dallas fans right now, you are enjoying every single second of it, and you should. I'd be enjoying watching the Cowboys lose, so I know it's only fair play. Cowboys, I hope you're enjoying yourself. Yep. But one thing you will not enjoy, you will not ever enjoy watching this guy take his Eagles gear off. Win or lose, I'm an Eagle diehard fan. Go Birds. 172 total yards for the Tampa Bay offense. Gosh, just crucifying the Eagles defense. Finally, 55 Brandon Graham. What a blitz up the middle. He finally got to Baker Mayfield. First sack of the game, getting number 6 dirty. Baker Mayfield, you ought to get a Tide commercial. You're going to get a lot of green on that white jersey today, sir. Number 55, Brandon Graham, was also the savior in Super Bowl 52 as he stripped the ball from number 12, Tom Brady, best quarterback of all time. He saved the Eagles' rear end, possibly winning it for the Eagles. Obviously, it was a team effort, but number 55 definitely had a hand in hoisting that trophy for the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 52. Baker Mayfield again with pressure. Well done. Right down the middle. He caught it, but it was dropped. 86, the tight end. Pardon me. 88, the tight end, did have it, but he got popped in the back from the Eagles secondary. Great hit, dislodging the ball from number 88. The last 2 plays, finally, the Eagles defense woke up. Good morning, Eagles. Would you like a cup of coffee? Hopefully they stay awake and they don't need any stupid coffee or a 5-hour energy. I don't need 5-hour energy. That play right there juiced me up. Tampa Bay special teams. Finally, we see special teams for Tampa Bay. Eagles held Tampa Bay offense. Thank God. That felt so good to say. Number 16, the punter. He gets the ball. He snapped. There's the kick. And it's inside the 20. Fair catch. Oh, halo violation. Number 33 got hit before he even touched the ball. That's got to be a foul against the Buccaneers. Possibly a 10, 15-yard penalty right there tacked on to that kick. So we got the ball at about the 20-yard line of Buccaneer territory. Let's see if the Eagle, they're going to call it. They might wave it off. The Eagle special teams, number 34, he pushed the Buccaneer, number 32, into the punt returner. That might nullify the halo violation penalty. Let's see what the Zebras have to say. They're concurring and talking it over. All five referees getting in on it. Let's see. This might take a little while to weed through and see if number 34 pushed the Tampa Bay defender into the punt returner. And they did. There is no halo violation. Tampa Bay's pointing. I haven't seen the referee call yet. What are you doing? Officials timeout. For what? What do you need officials timeout for? 5 or 6 referees were just in a powwow for about 5 minutes trying to figure it out. And the referees literally, they did that hand motion for officials timeout. I'm flabbergasted. This is not professional football. It can't be. I must be watching the Philadelphia Eagles high school football team. I must. With the immature jumping off sides against a mediocre team, missed tackles, Dallas Goedert, brick hands. He can't catch the ball with 2 hands. And the officials can't get their head out of their keister. This has to be high school football. I am absolutely, yep. I am almost ready to sign off on NFL. I'm not going to quit on this channel. Stay here. I'm going to give you everything that's going wrong in the NFL loud and proud. Everything is going wrong right here in this game in the first quarter. Buccaneers are up 14-0. Thankfully, the Eagles defense finally stopped the Tampa Bay offense. But the reason for the break in play is because the officials, they can't make up their mind if it's a halo violation against Tampa Bay or illegal block in the back by the Eagles. So apparently the officials are first-year officials. They have no idea what in the world they're doing. They have to call a timeout just to figure out what's going on. Pitiful. I don't know about you guys. I'm loud and proud, a proud American working for a living. Your manager or your supervisor doesn't have to hover over your shoulder every 5 minutes and wonder what you're doing, right? The referees certainly need that. They need their bosses over their shoulder. Hey, you're doing this wrong. Hey, you're doing ABC 1, 2, 3 wrong. Because these officials can't make a decision by themselves to save their ass. True. Stay right here, guys. I've got your live play-by-play commentary. I don't sit down. I scream. I get loud. I'm going to keep you updated and juiced throughout the entire game. 14-0 Bucs up at home. Let's see what the call is on the field from that special teams blunder. And I'm still waiting. This is absolutely ridiculous. If your boss at work ever asks you to do something, it doesn't take you over 10 minutes to do it. Lickety split. Inside of a minute or two, you're going to get that job done. The officials didn't even make a play. The Tampa Bay offense is just out on the field right now. Oh my God, are you serious? That not only did the officials not make the correct call, but they didn't even give a correct call to us watching the game live on TV. So what happened was, let me correct what the officials can't do correct. Unfortunately, I don't believe what I'm watching. This is premature, close to Pee Wee League football, what we're watching. The officials must have called illegal block in the back in that special teams blunder. Therefore, the Eagles do not get the ball. Tampa Bay actually has the ball inside the red zone of Eagles territory. If I have any hair left, trust me, there will not be any hair left after this game. I am going to start pulling every follicle of hair I have out of my head before the end of this game. 10 first downs for the Tampa Bay offense, certainly getting a lot of help from the officials who can't make a correct call to save their life. Inside the 5-yard line for Tampa Bay, they just keep trucking. They are on a motivation train, and I can only imagine how loud the Tampa Bay crowd is going. The referees are calling everything for Tampa. Buccaneers are up 14-0. The crowd must be absolutely on fire. And Nick Sirianni shaking his head. Don't curse, Rich. Don't do it. End of the first quarter. Tampa Bay is having a Thanksgiving feast with the Eagles, up 14-0 at Florida. And another proud commercial. Oh, all right, guys. If you're watching, hit that message button. Start chatting. What do you want to talk about? MLB, NCAA football. What's going on in the NFL world right now? Goodness gracious, my stinking Eagles. I'm not a bandwagoner. I'm not taking this gear off for nobody for no reason. Dallas Cowboy fans, you must be enjoying this, watching the birds get picked apart. Much like, I know the Buccaneers are like pirates, but might as well just call them the Tampa Bay Vultures because they are absolutely the scavengers to what's left of the Eagles' carcass. Yeah. Goodness gracious. But one great thing about football, it's not a one-quarter game. 4 quarters. Obviously, Tampa Bay, you wiped the floor at the Eagles in the first quarter. Still 3 more to go. A lot can happen. And I personally wish I was a fly on the wall inside the Eagles locker room during the halftime speech. I want to see Nick Sirianni toss some coolers. I want him to have bulging veins in his neck, screaming so much. I want the Eagles to get so freaking riled up, like that movie, Unnecessary Roughness. Oh, man, they were just going bonkers. Yeah, they go nuts and crazy. That's what I want to see in the Eagle locker room, not guys in their own locker room. What's that called? You're not a stall like a bathroom, but sitting down in your own personal space. I forget what the word is. Guys leaning back, falling asleep, looking at their phone or their watch. No, I want everyone, all Eagles inside that locker room. I want full attention on that speech. I want someone to just go crazy and start just yelling at the top of their lungs. Passing yards for the Philadelphia Eagles, -3. Yes, I said it. Jalen Hurts, he has made decent passes. He has. Unfortunately, much like Dallas Goedert, brick hands do not make a completion. Inside the 5-yard line for Tampa, he hands off. He runs into a wall, but he seems to wiggle out, possibly a 1-2 yard gain. Around the 1 or 2 yard line sits Tampa Bay, 3rd and goal coming up for the Red Buccaneers. And I can only imagine, I don't have the volume up, but that crowd's got to be loud and proud, much like me giving your play-by-play commentary. Wow. It's far from over, but I'm going to say something I might regret. If the Tampa Bay Buccaneers get a touchdown here, it's almost over. Just because of the momentum. If they go up 21-0 at home, it's showing the Eagles defense that they're not worth toilet paper. Pass into the end zone, number 13. Great play by number 27. Secondary specialty. Blocking the ball. Mitchell, well done, sir. He put his frying pan in the air, blocked the ball from number 13, the wide receiver for Tampa Bay. 4th and goal coming up. Will Tampa Bay go for it or go for the easy field goal? No easy field goal. Mike Evans, everyone, oh my gosh, everyone's on the field for the offense. Tampa Bay, you've got coconuts. Here we go. 4th and goal. Shotgun formation for Baker Mayfield. 3 wide receivers set. Number 14's in motion. Hands it off. He fakes the handoff. Runs the ball down the middle. Number 6, touchdown Buccaneers. They're the better team. You got to show respect where respect is earned. And Tampa Bay, you're earning my respect. 20-0 at home for Tampa Bay. It was a great stop. Brandon Graham went right to the running back of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It looked to be a handoff. It would have been a stellar stop. 55 Brandon Graham being the savior again. Unfortunately, it was a fake handoff from Baker Mayfield. He kept it himself. Quarterback sneak up the middle through the heart of the Eagle defense. 7 points. Now it is 21-0. Buccaneers up. Well done, Tampa. Yeah, you can't hate. And that's one thing I love promoting on this channel. Zero hate. The NFL and NCAA football, both leagues born and bred here in Old Glory, USA. Red, white, and blue. Love my country. Hate. I don't know if I can say that. I hate. Anyways, don't spread hate to, let me get that sentence right. Don't spread hate from leagues born and bred here in America. This is our time to enjoy ourselves, guys, as Americans. We earned it working for a living. Enjoy yourself. Don't use the word hate when we're trying to have fun with American leagues. Come on, guys. There's enough hatred in this world as it is. Don't let football come in the middle. Don't let hatred come in the middle from what we enjoy as football fans. Please spread that word. Back to action. Tampa Bay Buccaneers kick the ball off into the end zone. Eagles will get the ball at their own 30-yard line. 14 minutes and 9 seconds left on the clock. All 3 timeouts for the Eagles, down 21-0. I've seen comebacks. Being a Birds fan since 1982, I don't have enough time in the day to tell you all the comebacks I've seen down at least 21-0. Fewest, oh my gosh, we're seeing terrible statistics on the scoreboard there. I don't even want to replay it. But I will give all credit and love to Tampa Bay. You're the best team right now for now. Tampa, the best team for now. 21. Plenty of clock left. Plenty of time left. Eagles can come back to win this game. 3 wide receivers set for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts Shotgun formation. He fades back, passes, overthrows number 81, the wide receiver for Philadelphia. We see a late flag. Let's see what the Zebras have to say about it. Thank you so much for joining in, guys. PTSD play-by-play. Hit that subscribe button. If you want a loud and proud, passionate commentator, you got him right here. Get that subscribe button and tell everyone about me, because there ain't no one else more passionate than I am. Everyone else out there in this social media world, they're sitting down, they're falling asleep, they're looking at 6 different games. I've got this special game, this certain game right here for you guys. I'm not going anywhere else. I'm only here for you. 2nd and 10 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts takes a snap under center, fakes a handoff to Saquon Barkley, pass to Saquon Barkley, and he overthrows him. Hand the ball off to your powerhouse. That is the don't curse, Rich. Don't do it. Saquon Barkley, he squats 600 pounds in the weight room. Give him the ball as a running back and let him use those tree trunk legs to make a hole, to plow through the defense. No, you fake the handoff and you overthrow him as a wide receiver. Why? That's a big wave for me right there. I am disgusted with that. The play calling, not Jalen Hurts. He's not making the calls. The offensive coordinator, Nick Sirianni, is just getting us dirty between the legs. Absolutely ridiculous. Saquon is not being used properly. 3rd and 10 coming up for the Eagles. 4 wide receivers set. Again, Jalen Hurts in shotgun formation. Less than 14 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter. There's the oh my gosh. He fakes the throw. He's going deep. Overthrown again. Back-to-back overthrown passes by Jalen Hurts. Here comes the special teams unit. Why not? Look, we've all been to these restaurants, right? Where there's like plates, like sushi restaurants, right? There's a conveyor belt of food, right? And you just pick the plate off. We need to put the Eagles special teams unit on a conveyor belt, because they're just on the field every 5 minutes. Am I right or wrong? We have been seeing the punter more often than we've been seeing points on the board for the Eagles. Thankfully, the ball was not returned. I don't even want to see a return. The ball is going to the 30-yard line for Tampa Bay. Less than 14 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter. So message me, guys. What do you want to talk about? I want to hear what you have to say. Get on that chat. Let me know. Are you an Eagle fan? I don't disrespect any team. I don't. I love everything America. I'm a proud military veteran. Once I left the military, I wanted to live my dream, and this is it. This is the first step to living my dream, being a professional play-by-play commentator. Please respect my passion and hit that subscribe button for me. Please tell everyone you know, this guy's legit. I don't sit. I scream. I get loud. I get intense. I'm not sitting in a gaming chair watching 20 games at once. I got your back. Goodness gracious. Got a sore throat. Sweating my took us off. Yeah, I'm 42. Can you tell? I use the word took us. Oh, goodness. Oh, I hope my 16-year-old son is out there watching right now. I love you, Miles. Go Birds. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. We are down 21-0, but still, loud and proud, passionate Eagle fan. I got you. Any minute now, while I have your attention and we're watching stupid commercials from corporate America, any minute now, I'm going to get a visit from a great friend of mine here in North Carolina. He is a professional play-by-play commentator. I envy him. He's also a color analyst and a public address announcer right here in the great state of North Carolina. He is going to come with all his tech. He's going to give us updated scores throughout all the NFL. We're going to talk college football, Major League Baseball, whatever you want to talk about, guys. Message, please, get on there. Let me know what you want to talk. We are back in action. Baker Mayfield. Whew. Unfortunately, only 1 sack for the Eagles. That white jersey Baker Mayfield is wearing, it's too white for my taste. I was hoping for more green marks for obvious reason. Here we go. I'm going to get it out of my mouth. When your jersey gets nice and dirty, it doesn't come that way. It's from the defense. So unfortunately, because of a pure white jersey that he's donning, Eagles have not touched him but once. There's the handoff down the middle, number 44. He gains about a 4-yard run there. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Buccaneers. 21-0. Buccaneers are the scavengers to the Eagles. Golly almighty. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Bucs. Wow. I can't believe it. I'm seeing 21-0. Not going to turn it off. Diehard Eagle fan here. I got you guys. Stay right here. You want a dramatic comeback? Don't go anywhere. I am going to go absolutely berserk when my Eagles start monumenting. Is monumenting a word? Not sure. I don't think so. I didn't go to college. But when they start building their lead back to making that glorious comeback, you're not going to miss a beat. I got you. Seeing some pictures of Hurricane Helene. All love and respect to anyone in Tampa Bay right now. They're obviously licking their wounds and trying to rebuild their lives again. All prayers go out to anyone affected by that hurricane. 3rd and 7 coming up. Eagles defense, hold them. Pass down the middle from Baker Mayfield. Overthrown. No pass. Oh, late flag. It was no pass interference. And then, though, as soon as a wide receiver stood up, he did one of these. The motion of the flag coming up. As soon as a wide receiver for Tampa Bay got on his feet, the referee threw the flag out. That upsets me. Look, Tampa Bay, you are talented. You're not the most talented team on the field. You're not. You're talented. I'll give you talent, or I'll give you respect for that. But when the referees get in the middle, even Nick Sirianni's chewing the referees a new one. That was just no flag until the wide receiver cried like a little baby. Oh, he touched me. Throw the flag. And then the flag comes out as soon as the wide receiver starts throwing a temper tantrum. Jeez, Louise. I can't wrap my head around this. There's a pass, 1st down. Excuse me for not being descriptive on that, but I'm still a bit depressed watching the referees just absolutely not do their stinking job. Earlier in the game, they needed 5 referees to make the incorrect call inside of 10 minutes. And now they throw a flag after the wide receiver threw a temper tantrum. I just can't get over it. Really? Yep. Eagle fans are definitely livid. They just did a camera view in the Tampa Bay stands showing Eagle green. They're going crazy for the wrong reason. Officials have zero respect in my book. 4-man rush for the Eagle defense. Throw down the middle. A beautiful catch by Godwin. A lot of respect to 14. That was a beautiful reception right down the heart of the Eagle defense. Again, 21-0 Tampa Bay at home. They just crossed midfield in Eagle territory. I spoke of it before. I know Cowboy fans are definitely licking their chops right now, seeing a vulnerable NFC East Philadelphia Eagles. Game ain't over, Cowboy fans. It ain't over till it's over. We still have an entire second half yet to play. Handoff down the middle. He got about 3 yards off that. 2nd and 6 coming up for the Tampa Bay offense. Here's a highlight for you for the Vikings. Not the Giants, the Green Bay Packers. Unfortunately, the Green Bay Packers are also getting trounced by the Minnesota Vikings, 21-0. So, Packer faithful, I feel your pain. Minnesota undefeated on the year, 3-0 in the NFC North. 2nd and 7 coming up for the dominant, to say the least, dominant Tampa Bay offense. Baker Mayfield, shotgun formation, passes down the middle. Nobody there. Again, missed tackle. A good 10 yards after the catch. Mike Evans, it really wasn't that much talent. It was just the Eagles with their piss poor tackling. That's what gave the Tampa Bay offense their 1st down. Tampa Bay offense, mediocre at best. It looks like Tampa Bay is shades of Kansas City right now. But the crappy Eagle defense and the horrible tackling attempts is what makes Tampa look like they're undefeated, which they're not. Flags on the field, false start on the offense. Oh, look at that. The referees are giving one to Tampa Bay. They have to make it look legit, right? Don't make it look like you're actually getting paid off, right, officials? We have to call a few penalties on Tampa to make it look legit. Ball control, Tampa Bay, 30 plays, 231 yards against 0 yards for my Philadelphia Eagles. Wow. That's all I can say. Hats off to the victor right there. My goodness. Less than 10 minutes to play in the second quarter. Only a few yards gained off that last play for Tampa. Second down coming up for the Buccaneers. They are certainly smelling blood. They want 28. They don't want 21. They're currently up by 3 touchdowns. And you see the Eagles defense absolutely gasping for air, not just because they're being overworked for obvious reason, down 21-0, but it's 95 degrees in Tampa Bay, Florida. Baker Mayfield steps back. He fires and completes it again inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, Buccaneers. Shepard with glues. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm just fumbling here, much like the Eagles. He's got glue on his fingers. That was a beautiful catch. These new gloves that they came up with last couple decades, they certainly improvised on the stickiness with these gloves. Certainly was supposed to be missed. 17 did not miss it at all. Right between the numbers. This is embarrassing. I'm flabbergasted. Tampa Bay looking to score another touchdown. Will they? Great catch, but even better tackle by number 29, Maddox. Secondary for the Eagles, only allowing a 2-yard gain to number 14, Godwin. Goodness gracious, guys. Oh. 8 minutes and change left in the second quarter. Eagles with all 3 timeouts, and I think they're going to need it just to pull off any kind of points in this second half. Second and goal for the Buccaneers. Fumble at the line of scrimmage. Who recovered? Of course, Tampa Bay recovered. Don't give the Eagles a break. Nah, we don't need any turnovers. We can win the game without them. No, you can't. We're going to need some turnovers by the defense to turn this game around. Well, that was luck of the Irish, even though it is a Philadelphia game. We needed that fumble. Unfortunately, it did not go the Eagles' way. Still, no yards gained from the fumble. Third and goal at the Eagles' 3-yard line. 4 wide receivers set for the Tampa Bay offense. Baker Mayfield, shotgun formation. There's a snap down the middle, caught, touchdown. Wait, incomplete. Number 19, excuse me. He did come down with the ball, but he could not succeed the ground. As soon as he hit the ground with the completion, the ball popped out, therefore, incomplete pass. That was a catch, and he bobbled and could not maintain possession. Thank goodness for that. A field goal at best coming up for the Tampa Bay offense. 23 straight field goals made. Longest active streak in the NFL. So this chip shot field goal, he could probably do in his sleep. 21-yard attempt, up and good. I wouldn't have saw that any other way. My goodness. 24-0. Eagles are getting embarrassed at Tampa. Still, 7 minutes to play in the second quarter and a full half to play. I want to see someone go absolutely berserk in that Eagles locker room. Please let it happen. When this game's over tomorrow, I want to go on YouTube and witness who went absolutely cuckoo and just lost their noggin and started throwing stuff all around and pumping guys up. I'm hoping it happens. Oh, goodness gracious. What a game. Oh, guys, we're on commercial break. I might need a defibrillator by the end of this game. Down by 3 touchdowns and a field goal to a mediocre team. There's no reason for it. We're not missing any crucial pieces from the Eagles defense to have this happen. 38-year veteran head coach, now a defensive coordinator up in the press box for the Philadelphia Eagles, cannot find an answer to the Tampa offense. So what do you think, sweetheart? Do you think the Eagles can mount a miraculous comeback at Tampa Bay?
Maybe if they get a good ass chew in the locker room.
See, this is why I love her. I'm pointing at me, but she's literally that way. Guys, you have to find a woman not only who supports you, but loves the birds too. Come on. You can't be married to someone like a Cowboy fan, right? Eagle fan marries a Cowboy fan? Oh, that's friction personified. Too many bad things can go wrong there. We are back in action. Tampa Bay, Florida. Again, thankfully, with the hurricane, they are able to play this game. And all thoughts and prayers go out to those affected by Hurricane Helene. I saw pictures online, and pictures it's only an appetizer to what really happened, which is the entree. I can't imagine seeing it in person, the tragedy and the destruction that was left by that hurricane. God bless you, Americans. You're in my prayers. Tom Brady, 7-time Super Bowl champion, now commentating. Guess what? You didn't beat the Eagles in Super Bowl 52. Go Birds! Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, my Birds beating the best quarterback of all time. I love it. Total yards, 0 to Tampa Bay, 255. Let's change it around. Finally, we got 3 yards of completion to Campbell. Jalen Hurts to Campbell, a completion. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Eagles offense. I'm used to saying Eagles defense because I rarely see the Eagles offense on the stinking field. Shotgun formation for the proud Eagle Green. 3 wide receivers set. Saquon Barkley, I want to see you touch the ball. Will not. It's a pass to Goddard. Incomplete again. Actually, it's 89. I thought it was 88. 89 dropped the ball this time. Either way, I don't care what your number is. If you're an Eagle on the field, you are a quote-unquote professional. Catch the ball. You have no other job. You're not a tax accountant. You're not a physical therapist. This is your full-time stinking job. Catch the ball, Eagles. 4 wide receivers set for the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts again in shotgun formation. He's hoping for a miracle. He's going to need it to get a first down. We didn't even get any points on the board. Here come the Eagles. There's the snap. He fades back. He's looking to pass. He gets flushed out of the pocket looking for the first down. He might get the first down pending on the spot. The young lady official does give the Philadelphia Eagles first down. Great job, Jalen Hurts. Obviously, it wasn't a great job getting the pressure because that's the offensive line's job. That's on them. But he was able to sneak out, find a hole through the pressure, get that first down for the Philadelphia Eagles. Run up the middle about darn time. Finally, I need a thesaurus. Finally, we infiltrate. There we go. I didn't graduate college, guys, so bear with me. Finally, the Eagles offense penetrates the Tampa Bay defense through the heart of the defense, and we do it again. First down, Eagles. Beautiful, but there's a flag on the play. So that is something I have to do. Yes. Thank you so much for subscribing and believing in my dream to be a play-by-play commentator. But I do need to go to college to definitely sharpen my tools and learn more trades in this profession. It is a flag on Tampa Bay, moving the ball for the Philadelphia Eagles, first down. Beautiful. And the one thing I definitely have to work on if I want to be a professional and go to the top of the mountain in the commentating world, I have to be absolutely unbiased. So that's something I certainly have. And my young lady even chimed in. That's going to take some practice. Being an Eagle faithful, I'm going to have a hard time going against my Birds, who I believed in since 1982, 40 years ago. Dallas Goedert finally up the middle. He makes a completion. About darn time. He must have had Elmer's glue on the sideline, pouring it on his hands. You ever see that movie, was it Replacements? Who did that? Was it Little Giants? Somebody put a glue on the wide receiver's hands. He couldn't catch the ball, so he put glue on his hands to catch the ball. Dallas Goedert must have done just that. Handoff to Saquon Barkley up the middle. He almost got that first down. It will be about 3rd and inches coming up for the Eagle defense in Tampa Bay territory. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. 3 timeouts left for the Eagles and a free timeout on the field, injury timeout for Tampa Bay. Halftime, I definitely need something to eat, guys. I've been at this for over an hour. I am hungry. So we are 5 minutes even. I'm trying to say 24-0. I'm trying to get that out of my mouth, but honestly, it's like vinegar on the tip of my tongue. 24-0 Tampa Bay. Wow. Aaron Preston, come on in. Come on in, boss. Is that Aaron Preston? Yes, it is. Welcome in. I spoke of him loud and proud. Here he is, Aaron Preston, diehard Packer fan. Come on in. Yeah, I've been going at it for a bit. I'm going to have some lunch at halftime.
How's it going?
Oh, not bad. Was
Andy, good to meet you.
And nutty getting over here. They have the new roads, but the GPS doesn't know that they exist.
Yes, I hate that.
Welcome in, sir. Aaron Preston, a professional play-by-play commentator. I got to take some notes. We are going live on his channel as well. Look him up on YouTube. Aaron Preston, a gentleman and a scholar. He might say one or the other, but I say both. We are going to have a great time today. In a couple minutes, in 5 minutes, we're going to pause for halftime. We're going to have something to eat, but we are getting back on this. Trust me, guys. We're going to have a blast. We have a lot of football to cover, and unfortunately, Eagles, Packers, we are crying all together. Goose egg central for the Packer faithful and my Eagle fans.
Oh, we're playing like we didn't even we're not awake yet.
I mentioned coffee or 5-hour energy, and I'm hoping that they have plenty of it on the sidelines.
Hello there.
So stay tuned, guys. We have 5 minutes left in the second quarter. I'm going to give you every play-by-play you want. You are not going to find anything else more enthusiastic or more passionate than this guy here. I don't sit, I scream. We're going to go live, loud and proud. And Aaron Preston, he's got every single game coming for you. So, Eagles, I got you. Every other game, Aaron Preston, my brother. Get him on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. My young lady might be able to show you around the kitchen if you're hungry, sir. I've got chips and salsa here if you want to do a little snacking.
Yeah, but we can finish up so we can talk food.
Yeah, we will talk food, sweetheart. As you can tell, everybody's bellies are grumbling here in High Point, North Carolina. We are going to pause in about 10 minutes with, I'm a little worried about this. The brotherly shove by Philadelphia without Jason Kelce. Can it happen? And it did. The 13-year veteran for the Eagles, Jason Kelce, is absent from retirement. He was not needed in this tush-push brotherly shove. It was converted successfully. 1st and 10 at the Tampa Bay 33-yard line. Eagles absolutely need a touchdown. I don't want to see Jake Elliott and a field goal. I want to see 6 points on the board for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts, he fades back. He's eluding pressure. He makes a connection to Dallas Goedert as he runs over the lineman official. I hope he's okay. Either way, the ball is complete. Dallas Goedert had brick hands in the first quarter. He must have put that Elmer's glue in his hands. Thank goodness for that. About 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Eagles are knocking at the door for 6 points. Golly goodness. Come on, Birds. More official nonsense. Aaron, I spoke of this previously, but these officials can't get their head out of their keister. They needed 5 or 6 officials to have one big powwow, about 10 minutes to have this powwow, and what happened? They still got the play wrong. They got the call wrong, and then they took an official's timeout to do absolutely nothing, and I don't even know why they're calling an official's timeout right now. It's because
Probably because the guy got run over, maybe.
An official did get run over. So
That's exactly why.
Yep. They are, I mean, it's nothing paramedics, guys. He's not having a heart attack, but Dallas Goedert certainly leveled one of the officials holding the first down marker.
Yeah, it looks like they're looking at his arm. It looks like he ran right into the marker holding his arm. He took a tumble too.
Yeah, that guy's no spring chicken. He's got more white hair than I do. So unfortunately, that elder gentleman, he certainly got his bell rung. And as I mentioned, Devontae Smith is out with a concussion. That's what I saw and I predicted. The Saints with an illegal shot to the back of the head of Devontae Smith last weekend. Now we're down Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown. I'm not looking for sympathy, everyone out there watching, NFL fans. But the truth is the truth. The Eagles are down their 2 best wide receivers, and that's a huge reason for the big goose egg on the board. Jalen Hurts, shotgun formation. He fades back. Possible touchdown. Caught, but not a touchdown. 6 at the 6-yard line for number 88, the tight end, Dallas Goedert. He is hot hands. Stick with your hot man. Much like a blackjack table, don't leave it. What's that called when you're at a blackjack table? A heater. Eagles are on a heater right now with Dallas Goedert. Give him the ball. Saquon Barkley gets the pitch up the middle. He's at the 1-yard line. It looked to be a 1-yard gain. He made it into the 1-yard line. I love not just the enthusiasm of Saquon, but his legs are superlative. I mentioned previously, he squats 600 pounds. 2nd and goal for the Philadelphia Eagles at the 1.5-yard line. Run up the middle for Saquon. No hole made by the offensive line. Running into a brick wall. I think he lost a yard. 3rd and 3 or 3rd and goal coming up for the Eagles. Less than 3 minutes, Eagle fans. Come on, Eagle fans, let's go. If this goes 4th and goal, Aaron, am I wrong by saying go for it?
If you're at the 1-yard line, why not? Because even if you don't convert, they have to go 99 yards.
Very true. You are pinning them, and hopefully you would certainly assume a safety position coming up for the possible Tampa Bay offense. Either way, we are getting back into we're at a dream world, back into reality here. 3rd and goal. It looks like the Eagles called a timeout, and I certainly would have done just that. You want the correct call, especially if you saw a blitz coming by Tampa. You want to definitely get that correct play call so you don't get, God forbid, a loss of yards. How are we doing in the Packer game, Aaron?
3 minutes. Packers are at about midfield. Viking 45, 3rd and 6 for Love and the Packers.
28-0. Oh my gosh. Yep. Packers getting trounced as well. At home, nonetheless. Oh,
the largest lead for the Vikings in Lambeau since 1973.
I don't want to know why you know that.
Because they showed a graphic.
Oh, I was going to say, look, guys, I'm a diehard Eagle fan, but this guy has Packer knowledge out his keister. He will drop you and dumbfound you. Make sure you're sitting down when you're listening, both of us, because I will verbally just absolutely destroy you, and his knowledge will absolutely send you to the moon. So here we go. 3rd and goal. Jalen Hurts. Let's see if you have the right play call. Hands the ball off to Saquon. That's exactly what I would have done. But again, 2nd time in a row, the offensive line, Great Wall of China. No parting of the Red Sea for the offensive line. There's no hole for Saquon to run through. 4th and goal at the 2-yard line. You're going for it, Eagles. I don't care what the management says. You're going for it.
So what I do here, because it can tick down to the 2-minute warning, come up, try to make them jump, and take it to the 2-minute warning and talk with Hurts and ask him what he thinks should go with.
See this, guys? Do you see this? This is what I needed. I needed my Kirk Herbstreit. I got him. Aaron Preston, guys, if you just joined, hit that subscribe button. AARON Preston. Subscribe, just like PTSD play-by-play. You and I, I'm talking to you and I. Aaron and I, we have your backs. We got your six. I'm a military man. I throw in a little bit of military jargon. And Aaron's got some knowledge for the Packer game. What's going on, buddy?
Well, we just got a first down. There's a flag for something. Oh, Minnesota's challenging. What are you challenging? You challenging the spot? Like, what are they challenging?
Can you challenge a spot call?
You can challenge spot of the ball.
I was unaware of that. Okay.
They're challenging the catch. Oh,
he didn't succeed the ground.
He might not have. Oh, no. Which would mean it would be fourth down.
Guys, make sure to take a snapshot of this right here. Professional, want to be professional. Trust me, I want to get there. With your help, I will be a professional play-by-play commentator, loud and stinking proud. Hit that subscribe button for me, please. How we doing?
I don't know. There's only one view that really shows right now. I'm hoping. Okay, here we go.
Aaron's got the Green Bay Packer game on right now for us. Unfortunately, Lambeau Field is crying.
No, I think that should be a catch. There's nothing conclusive to overturn it.
All those camera angles that those NFL analysts have, they must be much more high def than our cell phones. So, yes, there is about 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Eagles are facing a 4th and goal, looking to erase the goose egg on the board at Tampa Bay. When halftime does come up, yes, I will be ending only for now. Aaron and I will be back. Our bellies are grumbling. We need to feed ourselves. I know you guys have food in your mouths. Trust me, we're hungry too. So, halftime for the Eagles. When that happens in 2 more minutes, we are getting some grub, and we are giving you loud and stinking proud NFL commentary. Get on it. PTSD play-by-play. Subscribe. Aaron Preston, subscribe.
Overturning it incomplete.
Are you serious? There was enough to overturn it.
There was enough.
I see, again, with these officials, I've been preaching it, guys. The officials, they need 5, not only the 5 or 6 on the field, they need another 10 or 15 in the press box, or what do you call that, in the review booth?
Well, there is a review booth at every stadium, but there's also, they kick it to New York. New York has a whole replay center. So that's where,
God.
so not only does the on-a-field head official get to watch it and make their judgment, but so does New York.
Here comes 4th down. I don't mean to cut you off, Aaron. 4th and goal for the Eagles. Fakes the handoff to Saquon Barkley. That was a good play because the blitz was coming. Touchdown, Eagles! The blitz was coming. Great play by Jalen Hurts not to hand it off to Saquon. That run up the middle would not have worked. Paris Campbell, wide receiver, number 80, coming through with A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith absent from injury. The rookies or the lower echelon, the practice squad wide receivers coming through for Philadelphia. 6 points on the board, extra points still to come. Jake Elliott on the field.
Extending the play there was the key, and then once the corner bit too hard, just a quick cut back. I mean, just perfect right there.
7. All right, Eagles. I've been waiting all day to do this. For the right reason, we can do it. Hold your ears, Aaron.
Oh, dear.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Again, no disrespect to anyone out there. He and I are Packer and Green Bay fans, but we are bigger fans of America.
Packer and Green Bay fans?
Packer and Green Bay fans. This is why I need my Kirk Herbstreit. We can have a great time doing this. We are Philadelphia and Green Bay fans, but we are bigger fans of America, guys. Don't spread hate. Don't let American-born leagues like NFL and NCAA split us apart. We're here to have fun. This is our relax and our coping mechanism through America, guys. Love everyone. Please spread it.
So it actually was 2nd down after the incomplete pass. Then the Packers got a first. Then they threw another pass, but now that pass is being challenged by Green Bay because they said it was incomplete. They say thinking it's a catch.
See, again, this is exactly what I spoke of previously, guys. The commercials and these challenges, all these stoppages of play and continuing and extending the game more and more and more. I remember as a kid, it was hurry home because NFL starts at 1 p.m. and it normally ends between 3:30 and 4. Now, honest to goodness, guys, am I wrong or right? The 1 o'clock games end around 4:30.
It depends on the game. It's 4:30. Just depends on how long they go.
Commercials and challenges extending, blah, blah, blah. It's just so much boring nonsense, but we've got your back. We're going loud and proud. No boring crap here. I'm going to keep you updated and informed. Shotgun formation for Baker Mayfield. Down the middle, caught about a 12-yard gain. Looks to be at about the Buccaneer 43-yard line. Tampa Bay's got 2 timeouts. Minute and 40 seconds. Yeah, minute and 40 seconds on the clock. Gosh, I love doing this. This is fantastic. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I see there are 2 people watching. We are going to get right down to this halftime very soon. Underthrown by Baker Mayfield. 2nd and 10 coming up for Tampa Bay. Trust me, Tampa Bay does not need any assistance. They are up 24-7 at home. And Tom Brady, obviously a former quarterback for the Buccaneers, he is gracing Tampa Bay with his presence in the play-by-play commentary booth. Minute and 29 seconds on the clock. Tampa with both timeouts. Shotgun formation for Baker Mayfield. 4 wide receivers set. There's the snap. Great block. Oh, Darius Slay Jr. He absolutely explodes on the Tampa Bay wide receiver. Incomplete pass. Could have been complete, but number 2 said, ain't happening on my day. Number 2, thank you, incompletion. Well done, Darius Slay for the Philadelphia Eagles, causing a 3rd and 10 for Tampa Bay.
Packers went forward on 4th and 10, shot to the end zone, incomplete. Turnover.
I'm with you, Green Bay. I am.
Almost
4
intercepted.
Again, 4 wide receivers set. Shotgun formation for Baker. He's fading back down the middle. Almost intercepted. Gardner Johnson is smacking himself. He should have had that. Number 8, he had the hand on the ball like a tip. Not exactly a full hand, but he certainly touched the ball enough to, I almost had it. If you ever played football out there and you touched the football on defense, you always dream of that pick 6. Am I wrong or right? Aaron, you played ball, right?
Yes, I did.
And you always dreamt of that fumble or the interception?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I was an offensive defensive lineman, but I mean, the thing is yeah, even as a defensive lineman, get your hands up. You want to knock it down, but even sometimes the occasion where you put your hands up and somehow you get a hold of it, and I mean, I've seen it happen multiple times. Big man running with the football, as Chris Berman would say, and just bulldozing down the field.
Let me concur with that. Super Bowl 20, the fridge, running back, huge beast of a man. He's in the running back slot for 4th and goal, I believe it was. He ran it right down the middle, and he ran over someone. I forgot who he was, but I feel bad for him. What were you thinking? You're going to stop a runaway locomotive by yourself. That was fun to watch.
If you take him out at the knees, it's possible.
Either way.
This is the things we think of as football players.
And I'm going to get back into that, but let me get into this real quick. 1 minute and 14 seconds on the clock. Eagles are down 7-24 at Tampa Bay. Jalen Hurts, he overthrows his wide receiver, number 89. 1:10 on the clock. 2 timeouts for Philadelphia. Before I get back into the game, I want to get back into the big guy moments. Big guy Raji.
BJ Raji.
BJ, yeah, please tell me about that moment. You know all about it, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Pick up interception in the NFC Championship game and went and took it to the house. I mean, that's every big man's dream right there.
I had a feeling you'd appreciate that. Eagles are at their own 20-yard line. 2nd and 10 coming up. Jalen Hurts shotgun formation. Dallas Goedert in motion. He's looking for Dallas. He overthrows. Actually, it was to Gainwell. Still overthrown. 3rd and 10. And I would assume Tampa, they're probably going to call a timeout. They will not because it was an incomplete pass. The clock did stop automatically. But Tampa's probably licking their chops thinking if we can stop the Eagles on 3rd and 10 inside our own 20, we can actually get a field goal before half.
Very possible. Absolutely. I mean, with 2 timeouts, I mean, it's even possible to get a touchdown if they're smart with how they play it.
3rd and 10 coming up for the Eagles. 4 wide receivers set. I don't want to see a handoff, but I kind of do because Saquon is our bread and butter. Oh, that wasn't even close to a first down. 4 yard gain for A.D. Campbell. It had to be. I highly doubt that was a design play. Why would you throw it 3 yards deep when you needed 10?
And probably with a this notion of a yep, that's exactly what it was. It was a screen pass.
Was Tampa on zone?
I mean, it doesn't necessarily matter in that sense. It's just the fact of there's this whatever misconception. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Of oh, it's 3rd and long. Let's throw a screen pass. Like I've never understood that. It's a new finagled thing nowadays. I don't know.
I want to get back to that. I certainly want to add to that comment. But as we saw in the highlights here, I want to let you Eagle faithful know of this. At the end of the play, Jalen Hurts was so mad at himself, clapping his hands, not in good faith, but like upset with himself. So apparently, I would assume that wasn't a design play. 80 apparently was the only wide receiver that was open. So that had to be the reason why he had to dish it off down the middle for a possible 3-yard gain. Not enough, obviously, for a first down. Tampa Bay does get the ball back about midfield.
I'd also be curious if I rewatch that if it was a RPO or not.
That play went too quick. That's a great
Because
notion.
if it's the fact of you have a run pass option on with the screen pass on the end, but I mean I don't think you're necessarily going to run it. So I think it was a design screen pass.
I would have loved to seen Saquon get the touch just because he is the bread and butter for Philadelphia. But 10 yards, that's hard to do, especially after almost interception. Not Saquon, pardon me. I'm talking Saquon. I have to get that out of my mouth first, and then I can talk about the play-by-play. Mayfield with a throw down the middle. Mike Evans, it was underthrown, tipped by Mike Evans. And as we all know as football fans, when the NFL plays volleyball, it's anybody's ball. Unfortunately, no one was in the vicinity. Eagles were not in the realm. They missed out on that easy turnover opportunity. No turnovers for the Eagles, by the way. That 7 points for the Eagles on the board were legit and nothing helped by the defense. Another great throw, threading the needle. Does Saquon Barkley? Why do I keep saying Saquon?
I think you like Saquon Barkley.
Well, look at this. Why do I want to talk the Buccaneers when I'm an Eagle fan? Exactly. Thank you, Packer fan. I appreciate you. But as a professional, I'm sure I have to be biased. So that's one thing I do have to work on. Either way, though, Baker Mayfield threaded the needle. John Elway missile right down the heart of the Eagles defense to Mike Evans. That is his certainly hot man. You can't deny Mike Evans. He's talent. How are we doing on the Packer game, sir?
Well, they're getting it back. They got 1:11 with 2 timeouts. Packers will get the ball to start the second half. So big thing here, being down 28-0, they can go down, score a touchdown here, and get the ball back to start the second half and go down and score. They brought it back to a 2-possession game.
Wow, that's certainly optimistic. Yeah, and not to mention it's at Lambeau. You certainly have the love of your faithful behind you.
Oh well, but I will say the Lambeau faithful are currently stunned, as am I.
Now, if the Eagles were down 28-0 at Lincoln Financial Field, I can guarantee you, as an Eagle fan, you would hear the boo birds. Will you hear boo birds from the Packer faithful going into the locker room?
If they go down 28-0, yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure how ruthless the Packer fans were.
If they score, maybe not.
Okay.
But if they don't score, yes, absolutely.
Second quarter, 24 seconds on the clock, 3rd and 10 for Baker Mayfield. He fades back, he passes, caught about a 5-yard gain, not enough for the first down, and the lady referee does signal that the clock will continue to click. 13, 12, 11, Eagles will not call a timeout. I believe everyone's okay with just going into the locker room. Bucs 24, Eagles 7.
Timeout, Eagles.
Really? The Eagles let 9
They
seconds.
reset it. They reset it.
I was going to say.
Seconds.
Oh my gosh, Eagles! Right here, Eagle fans, choke yourself. Not Eagle fans. I apologize. Eagles. Let me retract that. When I get upset, trust me, I might say things I don't mean, and I mean Eagle fans. Eagles on the field, choke yourself. You're between Nick Sirianni. Mike Evans is going into the locker room early. Hot wide receiver for Tampa Bay. That might be good for the Philadelphia faithful. But for crying out loud, Nick Sirianni and the offensive coordinator, you guys cannot get on the right page. The defense has not been holding at all. Complete polar opposite from last weekend. New Orleans absolutely was held by a stellar Eagle defense. I think we're watching the practice squad, honestly, in Tampa Bay. And the Eagles just ran into one another in the special teams. Guys, this is like Little Giants. You ever watch that movie, Little Giants, and the Disney movie, how they just run into one another and everything is just a big cluster blank, cluster F? So tell me about the Packers. What do you got going on here?
Just, I don't know what. Let's see the replay here. Why did you? There's two. He's looking backside.
I'm with you. My head fell into my neck so often today. 8 seconds on the clock, second quarter. Yeah, Eagles are on the Tampa Bay 21. They're just going to kneel it and be satisfied.
Go, get it. He muffed it. Get it.
So we are on halftime for the Eagles game. And Aaron Preston, diehard Packer fan, he's got a lot to mention here. What happened to your Green Bay Packers?
So it was a punt. Guy went up to get it, went straight through his hands. Packers got it, recovered it into the end zone, touchdown.
I love it. Great. That's great. Obviously not a Packer fan, but I got my great friend here, Aaron Preston, play-by-play commentator, color analyst, and public address announcer, loud and proud here in the state of North Carolina, diehard Green Bay Packer fan. So,
and owner.
It is true to that fact. So if you got, I'm stumbling a bit. If you are a season ticket holder for Green Bay, you are an owner.
No.
Oh.
So you can be a season ticket holder, not owner. You have to buy in and get in, buy a share when shares are available. So,
okay.
So yeah, it's actually easier to be an owner than be a season ticket holder for the Packers. Because basically you have to be willed season tickets at this point.
Mm-hmm.
There are people that have had their names put on the season ticket list and they never even got it their whole life. Like they were born, their parents put them on the list,
right?
And they never got it.
I assume it would be on the will, like when they pass, it would just be.
Well, yes, but I'm saying there are people who were put their kids' names when they were born on the waiting list. Those kids lived their entire life and never got tickets because that's how long the Packers. Like I at some point I want to put my my name in the hat, if you will, but like the likelihood of it happening is
right. Yeah, I'd rather get a Powerball ticket. So, anyways, guys, Eagles are at halftime. They are not getting annihilated, but the Eagles are certainly down at Tampa Bay, getting beat by the Buccaneers 24-7 at half. I will conclude for now. I'm coming back once I get some grub in my stomach. My belly's rumbling. I know y'all are eating. Enjoy your weekend. You earned it, you proud, hardworking Americans. Aaron Preston is also going to be back giving live play-by-play commentary of his Packers. NFL all the way. Hit that subscribe button, PTSD play-by-play. And Aaron Preston, I will be back inside of a half hour.
They because you